I'm Zack Boothe, and I am so confident in what I teach my students that I've flown from Utah to Florida so I don't have my normal connections. I'm going to take $1,000 and turn it into $40,000 in 40 days, doing exactly what I teach my students. I'm going to have a film crew follow me around, and I'm going to show you guys and give you an over-the-shoulder look at exactly what it takes to get started from scratch in real estate investing with just $1,000 and make a ton of money in just a short amount of time. I hope you guys enjoy this journey and follow along. Good morning, everybody. It is day 13. I can't believe it. Can you tell I'm rejuvenated and I'm happy and I'm sunburnt? Oh man, yesterday was fantastic. Probably not a lot of fun content for you guys. I'm sorry for that, but I'm not sorry for myself. It was amazing to get out and get away from work. I feel rejuvenated, excited to be here. We got Adam with me.
What's up?
So Adam, yeah, it's gonna be fun to have him. So Adam actually flew in from Utah to come spend a couple days with us. So Adam actually got to come see my operation in Utah. Yeah. And so when he said he wanted to come spend 3 days with me, I was actually kind of surprised. I was excited though.
Yeah.
Why did you want to come do this, by the way?
See it hands-on. I've been working on going through the course and coming up with like a list of questions. You've seen some of those on Facebook, and I'd love to just see it hands-on. Like when you said we're cold calling, I'm like, sweet. Now I can see like which buttons to click, how you're handling each call, where you're putting each call.
Yeah.
So for me, that was probably the main thing, is just seeing things hands-on.
Yeah. Nice. Love it. Well, you're usually going to get a lot of hands-on stuff. So it's already been a fantastic Monday. So I was working out in the gym, and I met a girl named Tanya. Really bright young woman. She's got her master's degree, and just normal conversation. Hey, how are you this morning? Great. I asked her if she was from Florida, and you know I always recruit. I'm always looking for people to add to my team, and one thing that I want to do here is, yes, I wanted to make the 40 grand, which I've already done. But one of the real big things that I was hoping to do while I was here, and I didn't want to overwhelm you with all the goals I had for this, but I wanted to replace myself. I wanted to build a team within those 40 days as well. Most people would think that's ludicrous to build a team in that amount of time and everything else, so I didn't really bring it up. But I've been recruiting. I've been talking to people. And one thing that I love doing is I love talking to people that I see are working hard. You know, people that, like for example, the guy that sold me insurance, I was trying to recruit him because he was a good salesman. And, you know, she was in there working out early in the morning. You know, she seemed like an intelligent lady, and I got talking to her and asked her, you know, what she did, and then she asked me what I did for work. And I said, oh, I'm a real estate investor. She's like, really? Oh, that's so crazy. I've been trying to get into real estate wholesaling. I bought Max Maxwell's course. And I was like, well, that's crazy because I'm a coach. Like, I help people. I'm doing this 40-day challenge. And so she's actually going to participate in our team meeting today and potentially come on as one of our new team members. And I'm actually going to put her in charge of cold calling in the mornings and evenings if she wants to work evenings, and then driving for a few hours every day. So it kind of breaks up that monotony for her. She gets to be a part of our team meetings and that kind of stuff. She was so excited, and I'm excited to have her. So hopefully it's a fit. I haven't done like the full interview, but just talking to her, she sounds like she'd be a fantastic fit. One thing that I love doing is bringing people into my business that aspire to be in this industry. You know, and have shown like actual effort, like put some skin in the game, bought some courses, like those kinds of things makes a huge difference in my view. So that was a huge win this morning, completely random. So I'm sure you'll get to meet her. We'll probably be training her over the last few weeks of the challenge. And so yeah, that's where we're at. We're going to jump on the dialer. We have a full day with other stuff besides the challenge. I got team meetings for both my businesses. I have some other calls. I think I might have a webinar, or not a webinar, but a podcast. But I've got a few things, but we'll be busy. We've got some follow-up, potentially a contract today. That'll be our 5th contract. We're shooting for the 5th. But it's going to be a good day. We're gonna dive in. I hope you guys enjoyed today's content. And I'm excited to be here again. I wasn't yesterday. I am today. Good stuff. Let's dive in. I was just wondering if you thought of selling or if you consider an offer on it.
Well, yeah, this is what I'm going to sell it for. Ready?
Uh-huh.
I'm selling it for $230,000. Okay,
Okay.
and it's being sold as is, and I'm not going to pay any closing costs or anything. I want $230,000 in my pocket. 230K.
Okay. And how did you come up with that
That's it.
number?
That's what I want for it.
Gotcha. And if you can't get that, what's your plan?
That's what I'm going to sell it for. That's my plan.
Okay. And
That's
like
my plan. The house is being sold as is,
Okay.
and it's I want 230K
Okay.
at closing. That's the plan. That's it. I'm selling it for that price. That's all this is.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, I
Okay.
don't know you very well. You don't know me, of course, and maybe you don't really want to sell it all that bad. But you know, I invest in a lot of properties in the area. That might be a little high depending on depending on the condition. Is it currently being rented or is it?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Well, gotcha. What do you rent it for?
It is. About 1,200. I think it's 1,200. I don't even check. I don't even check on the rent. I think they're paying it. I don't even know.
Okay. Do you have a property manager or?
No.
Gotcha.
No, I don't have a property manager.
And you don't even know if they're paying you rent?
Oh.
You sound like a pretty...
I gotta check. I gotta check, because I got a routing number where they put the money in there automatically. Usually they do.
Gotcha.
It's no big deal.
Gotcha.
It's no
Has-
big deal.
has
They pay. They pay it,
Uh-huh. Has the bathrooms or kitchens been updated in the last handful of years, or?
I don't know. They've been in there like 10 years, so I don't know. You'll have to go in there and look. I don't even know.
You haven't been there in over 10 years?
Maybe 5.
5?
It's 5. Maybe more. I don't even know. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, if you go by it, and did you look at it? Tell me what it looks like. I haven't even looked at it.
No, I actually drove by the house. So that's actually what I do is I drive around and look for fix and flip opportunities, and usually I look for properties that need some love. And so, if it ended up on my list, it definitely needs some work.
Okay. Hey, give it some love. Buy it if you want. Give it some love. Hey, spread the love.
You're definitely the most entertaining person I've talked to today.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Good. I'm glad. I'm making your day.
Are you from here in Florida, or are you around here, or are you living somewhere else?
Yeah. Yeah. I live on the beach. I'm looking at boats right now.
Well, that's why you're so happy. You're living on a beach.
I've been living here for 30 years. Why should I be so happy? I mean, the other day people were swimming in the friggin' cold water. I mean, it's freezing cold out there.
I jumped in the ocean yesterday. It was amazing.
Oh, gosh. It's freezing out there.
I'm that crazy guy you were watching swim around, I think.
Yeah, I was probably you.
Probably was.
I got my, I got a heated swimming pool. It's what you call it. I won't even go in that. Gosh, too cold for me.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Gosh.
Well, it doesn't sound like you care too much about this property as far as like the the rent income and that kind of stuff. Like
I care. I care. I really do. I care a little bit. I mean, like, what is like $1,200 a month on a $200,000 property? I mean, come on.
Right.
You gotta be kidding. I mean, like, just sell it. Just sell it and get rid of it. You can make more, just playing the stock market than playing with $1,200 a month. I mean, what's that?
Right.
You make that in a day. I mean, it's freaky,
Right.
It's, I don't know.
Well,
So if you want to buy it, you can buy it if you want.
Well, would you meet with me and let me look at inside and get you an actual official offer? Or could I go knock on the door and?
I gave you the offer.
Well, I would
I
love.
gave you the offer. That's the offer.
Well, if you're really
That's
serious
the
about
offer.
selling
It's
it.
not going down. That's the offer. I don't know what it looks like in there.
Well,
but
neither
that's the
do
offer.
I, and it would be a lot less of an offer if I can't see it. I would assume that it's completely beat up and cement in the toilets and everything possibly wrong with it.
Yeah.
So
if they've been living in there with cement in the toilet, hey.
I've seen worse, man.
All
I've
this
seen
time,
worse.
Put some cement in the toilet, and like put drying cement in the toilet, I gotta call a plumber now, I don't even have a plumber's number, You have a plumber's number? I don't. You rent property, you should have.
How many rentals do you have?
I just sold another one. I just sold one like November. I sold one.
Is that
I don't want that one either.
how,
I did the same thing. I told the guy, "This is what I want for it," and he says, "I want 220, 6 for it, and that's the price it's still as is. If you want to buy it. Here's a contract. Sign it and just do whatever you have to do with it. Here's a key. Here's a lockbox.
Yeah.
I'll put a lockbox on it for you, just for you, And that's what I did. If you want to buy, okay. If he goes, so you got a realtor? No, what do I need a realtor for? They're just a bunch of crooks anyway, They don't do anything. They don't do anything, They just go in there, oh, hey, look at this feature. It's got that here. Hey, I want 6%. Give me 30,000. Get out of here, lady. I'm not buying you a car. Get out of here.
Dude, you are the funniest dude I've talked to in a while.
Really? That's the way I talk to them. I tell them, get out of here. I do. I says if you, they says, look, can we list it? I go, I don't see you cutting the lawn around here. Cut the lawn. Why don't you cut the lawn? Oh, I can't. Well, I guess I can. Lady, you're a nice lady and everything, but no, it's not going to happen. Oh, we're going to give you this, And then I got other people that, we're only going to give you this for it. I go, goodbye. I go, guess what? On my worst day, I could get that right now. I got these people that, they take this course, right? They take a course and they think they're going to get rich overnight. I'm like, get out. Come on. What are you watching TV? You're watching too much TV. Come on, this is not... Get the hell out of here, you freak. Really? We're going to pay you... I had a 4-bedroom house. I just sold it, right? We're going to pay you... Oh, here, give me this. Pray to, give me this. Mm-hmm. And they said, well, we're going to give you 120. I said, the house across the street sold for over 200. I go, this is even a bigger house, 4-bedroom. It's on a cul-de-sac. I go, get the hell out of here. It's got a 2-car garage. Look inside there. Hold on. Then I tell him, hold on, wait 1 minute. Let me go look in the mirror. Oh, I thought I had stupid written on my forehead. Hold on, okay? Is it gone? And then they just like, oh. So I just like, okay, I'll call you. Here's my number,
Oh gosh, dude.
I tell them, that's the way it is. And guess what? I sold it. I put a sign in the front of the house for sale by owner. I put my, like when they had the election and everything, I took one of them signs, I did, and I got some spray paint. I put some spray paint, I spray painted it, right? And I put for sale, and I put my phone number, and I sold it, I did. I'm not kidding. I sold it.
Have you done stand-up comedy, dude?
Yeah, I'm not joking. I'm
No, I know
you.
you're not
That's exactly
joking, but
did.
dude, like you deliver this stuff with so much comedy. Like I believe all of it. It's just great.
It's true. It's true. It really is. I'm not kidding. It's true.
I met this author. He wrote Rhinoceros Success, and I heard him speak one time. The guy is hilarious. He reminds me a lot of you. And I heard him speak, and he was telling these stories of this pet owner that got eaten by his own anaconda, and he always says true story. Every story he has is a true story.
Yeah. Yeah, I read them books.
Oh, have you?
Like I read them books. There's like 3 of them or 4 of them. The guy lives in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah. A matter of fact, the anaconda bit his leg. Was going to eat him, and his wife was like all pissed off. Yeah, that's a true story. That's all. That stuff is true. That's true. That really happened.
Oh my God.
All that stuff did happen. Yeah, those books are true. I read those books. The guy lives in Florida. The damn snake, they didn't feed the snake, and the snake was going to eat his leg. It was going to suck his leg. His son came out and saved him. That's true. Really.
Oh my goodness. Well, it's been entertaining. You don't sound like you really do want to sell the house. I would like to make it a fair offer, depending on conditions.
I want to sell it. I want to sell it. And the problem, I'm having another problem with these renters. I'm trying to call them, and I can't get their number. I want to raise the rent. I've been trying to raise the rent since November, and I can't even raise the rent. I can't get in touch with them.
Well, that's why they don't want to talk to you. You're going to raise the rent.
I know. Well, I haven't talked to them in years. They probably go, "Who is this?" And you want to hear something?
Yeah.
You want to hear something? You're not going to believe this story. I'm going to tell you. You're not going to believe this, right? This happened like 6 years ago, right? So I decided to go to the house, right? Really, I decided to go to the house, and I drove by the house, right? And so I walk up to the driveway, right, where the renters are, right? And he's got his daughter there, and she's in the driveway, and she's got chalk, and she's writing all these like hopscotch things and all this other stuff on the driveway, and it's all different colored chalks, and I'm like. And I go up there and I says, "Oh, that's really pretty, right?" And he starts talking to me and everything, and she starts talking to me and everything, and then the renter, he says to me, he says, "By the way, who are you?" That's what the renter says to me. I'm the owner. I'm the owner of this house. He says, "Who are you?" I says, "I'm the owner. Don't you know me? I'm Steve. I'm the owner." He goes, Oh yeah. He says to his daughter, "Stop that. Stop writing on the driveway, I go, "Oh, it's okay." I'm like, wow, guy didn't even know me. Like, gosh, gee whiz.
Well,
That's ridiculous.
Steve, maybe I can help you out. I could drive by the house today and see if I can talk to the tenants and say that you're trying to get a hold of them.
Yeah, do that. Say, "Hey, look, he wants to raise the rent." Can you give him a call?
I'll be the tenant's best friend. I'm hoping I can get in and look at it so I can make you an offer that's off of the actual condition of the
You know
house.
something?
Huh.
All you have to do is knock on the door and tell them you're me. They don't even know who I am.
You're gonna get me shot,
Just
Steve.
do that.
What's your last name, Steve?
Just tell them that. Oh, I can't do that. I can't give you my name. You probably do that.
Well, the title.
Let you
No. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to say I'm here inspecting the house for Steve. Steve's been trying to get a hold of you about the lease. He asked me to inspect it. I could send you some
There's no
pictures.
lease. There's no lease.
Well,
There's no lease on the house. I haven't had a lease. I don't have a lease. I haven't had a lease in like 10 years on the house. There's no lease.
Oh, jeez. Oh, Steve. Well,
really, I'm serious. I don't have a lease.
I believe you.
I don't have a lease on the house.
I believe you. I can say, hey, Steve's
Believe
wanting
me,
to talk
I
to you.
don't.
I know. I'm going to say Steve's wanting to increase the rents. He's asked me to come inspect the house, take some pictures, and send these pictures to him. And then I could get a look at the house and see really what kind of condition it's in. You'll get an idea what condition it's in. You don't have to go there. And then I can make you an offer and see if we find a price that works for both of us. Does that work, Steve?
No. The price is two. How much did I tell you? 230 or 225?
I thought you said
What did I tell you?
130, Steve. True story.
No, that was the other house. It's gonna be like 230. I think it's 230. Is that what I told you?
I thought you said 130,
230.
Steve. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
That was, I paid only 115 for it. You know.
Well, that's a nice return. You know, you're obviously not too worried about it.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm just, the only thing is I gotta pay the taxes on it. You know, like the other house, I gotta pay taxes, stupid taxes, capital gains. I tried to do a 1031 exchange, but you know that fell through too. Shit.
That sucks. Well, what if I bought it from you? What if I bought it from you? You were the bank. I make you payments, so you don't have to pay so much in taxes, and you make interest.
No. Interest? Are you kidding me? You know, like you put $200,000 or $300,000 in a bank, right? And know what the bank says? Here's a quarter. Here, be happy. Here's a friggin' quarter. You know, for $300,000 in the bank.
No.
You know,
I'm not saying you put the money in the bank.
Jackass. That's what they say. Hey, jackass, with the $300,000. Here's a friggin' quarter for a month for your $300,000.
Steve,
That's what they do to you. Come on, are you kidding me?
Steve, that's not what I was trying to say.
Interest on 300.
Steve, I was saying you're the bank for
That's what they
me.
do. You know, like 300,000. Get out of here. You know.
All right. Hey,
I wouldn't even keep $300,000 in the bank. Are you kidding? I put it in the market. I can make a. Oh man, you gotta be kidding. You know.
So Steve,
Right? Am I right?
I think I agree with
I'm
you
looking at the
100%.
stock market right now.
I love it. Steve, I'm going to go over to the house and do the inspection. Do I have your permission to go do that for you?
No, don't do that.
Don't do that.
No, don't go over there.
Okay.
You know.
Well, I would like to.
I don't even know if they're there. Hey, you know something? I'll tell you. I don't even know if they're there because they don't even answer the phone.
Yeah.
You know. I don't even know if they're there. I don't even know if I have the right number. You know.
Well, should I go knock
Maybe
on
I
their
don't even
door
have the
for
right
you?
number.
I can go knock on the door this evening
No,
and see if they're there and get a number.
I'm going to call her father. Her father lives across the street. I'll call her father. See, I've been trying to get in touch with her since November to raise the rent, but I can't. What you call it? I can't get in touch with her.
Okay.
You know.
Well, I'm just saying I could
live
just.
there?
Well, I could just knock on the door and see if anyone lives there. I'll knock on the door across the street and say, "Hey, Steve's trying to get a hold of the tenant that was here. You know, he's the homeowner. What's the best number?" And I'll call you back with the number. I'll help you out, and maybe you'll give me like a $60,000 discount for getting the phone number for you. You just never know.
Wow, man. Yeah, you cut the grass too. Hey,
Yeah,
by the way,
for
why don't you
60
fix
grand,
that
I
fence?
will.
I know there's a fence around there. See if the fence is still standing.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, I can do that. So fence,
Or
phone number.
Or if the.
Okay. What
Don't
else?
go there.
What else you want me to do while I'm there?
Don't go there.
Oh, you don't want me to go there. I really was gonna get the
Hey,
phone
you know
number.
something?
Huh.
I know a house you could buy though. I don't know if it's sold though. Right across the street, there's a minister there, a pastor, one of the neighbors right across the street.
Okay.
See if he sold his house. Yeah. I told him I wouldn't buy it from him because he thought I was going to buy his house. I go, no, I'm not going to. I don't buy any houses anymore. I don't buy any more houses.
Gotcha.
I don't know why are you buying houses anyway? Why would you want to do that? Tell me why. What's the story with that?
Yeah, that's a great question. Well,
Why?
this is how I make money and
Yeah.
how I provide for my family.
Well, let me see. Say you buy my house for $230, right? Okay, you jack up the rent to like say I don't know $1,800. I don't know what you're gonna jack it up to, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So and then what? How are you gonna make money? Are you dependent on the rent or what do? You get a 2% loan or you just gonna buy it cash or what is your plan? You got it sounds like you got multiple houses.
Yeah. So yes, I have rentals.
Explain this to me.
Yeah, yes, I have rentals, but the majority of what I do is I flip houses. So we go in.
Oh, you flip them.
Yeah, we go in and get them find houses that are run down and get them for a price that makes sense. so it can, so we can go in and add value and sell them for a profit. So,
Okay, that sounds good. So you want to buy the house for like say like 150, and then you want to put like maybe 30,000 into it, if that, or just buy for 150 and just put it on the market and just sell it. The neighborhood is calling for like over 200, so you could buy it for 150 and just put it on the market and then just boom, just don't even do anything to it.
yeah, I mean, there's
Don't
options.
do anything to it.
There's options for things like that. We might need to get the tenants out to be able to do something like that. But yeah, I have done things like that. But it just depends.
Yeah.
Like what we do is we figure out what the seller really needs. It sounds like you want 150 now instead of 230 because you like me. But we could go in and buy it and have it out of your hair quick. I mean, our goal is your convenience. And buying them as is. I've really enjoyed talking to you. I'm not really sure if you're just kind
It
of.
was never in my hair. The house is never in my hair at all. I don't even go there. I don't even care what happens to it. It's not
Gotcha.
even in my hair. Not at all.
Gotcha.
I don't even like. Oh yeah, yeah. It's like I'm talking to you. And, oh yeah, that's right. I own this house. Yeah. Okay. That's right.
So
It's still around there, isn't it? It's a waste of time.
yeah.
I mean, it's a waste of time buying houses when you could be making a lot more money than playing around buying houses and talking to me. You could be living on the beach. Hey, look, jet skis. Hey, want to go jet skiing? No, the water's too cold. Right?
Yeah.
No, I was swimming the other day in there. Right?
Yeah, for sure. Well, you threw out if I bought it for 150 and fixed it up and then sold it for a profit. Are you saying you would sell it for 150?
No, I told you what I'll sell it for. I would sell it for. Let me see. I wrote it down here. 230.
You wrote it down.
Yeah, 230. I had to write it down because I got so many numbers here. I'm playing the market.
You're right. Well, Steve, like that house fixed up, like new kitchen, new bathrooms. I think that thing's selling for probably 230, 240. Like I would, for me to be able to go in and buy this thing, I need to buy it obviously below what it's worth once it's completely renovated, so I can actually make a profit. So, I mean, you could try and sell it for 230 as is, but if you haven't been there in years with tenants in there, I can't imagine they've renovated the kitchen or the bathrooms.
No, they wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I don't think so. So I mean,
Why would
I would
do
need
that?
to get
Why
it.
would they want to do that?
I would, I haven't seen the inside, but I'm going to have to be anywhere between 130 and 170 depending on the condition.
No, I wouldn't sell for that much. I might as well just keep them in there for the next 10 more years, and just travel the world and make sure, just call the bank and see if they made their deposits or whatever. Just leave it the way it is, right?
Yeah.
I'll make 1200. Maybe I'll raise the rent too in a couple of years. Don't stay there,
Yeah.
right? What
Maybe.
the hell? It's paid off for. Why do I care, right?
Right.
I don't have to worry about it.
Well,
If they need something, I don't have to worry about, making a profit. I'm making a profit already, right? Making $1,000, what's it, $1,200 a month, right?
Right.
A little bit of money.
Well, you told me though that
Not a lot.
you could make so much more with that money in the stock market. So now I don't know what to think.
Oh, I could.
Well,
I could.
Then why don't
If
we
I
cash
took
out that?
$200,000 and I put it in the stock market, I what you call it? I can make easy $4,000 a week on it.
Well, that's a
Why
no-brainer.
don't I do that?
Well, let's do it. Let's sell it to me.
That's a no-brainer. Exactly.
Let's
That's
do it.
exactly right. That's exactly. Give me 230 for it. And you got to pay the closing cost too. You know that, right?
Yeah, I can pay the
want
closing costs, but I'm
230K.
going to need it much lower than that, brother, because like I said, that's what it's worth fixed up. And we both know and both agree that there's no way that thing has got new kitchen and bathrooms.
Somebody will buy it. I'm telling you, they will. The market. I'm going to tell you, the market is on fire. I'll tell you right now, It's on fire. The interest rates are low, right?
Right.
Come on, 2%. come on, you could take out a $500,000 loan and pay $800 a friggin' month, you know? Get out of here. You know what I mean? You got to be crazy. You know, go buy a house. You know, and everybody's moving out of New York with all the crazy fools up there, right? They're trying to get out of there. Their friggin' monthly, you know, insurance, you know, on a house is $1,000. You know, you come down here and say, oh, my taxes are only like $2,200. They go, they say, a month? I go, no, a year. They go, a year? You know? They talk to my friends in California, and they go, like, holy crap, man, and you're on the beach? And I go, yeah. They go, man, and the sand there? Yeah. What do you think? What's on the beach? Sand. You know? You know? What the hell? You know? They go, you're paying, I said, that's a year. You know? And they're paying like $1,200. And I'm like, holy crap. You know, oh, the only reason why we're here is because our grandkids are here. Well, move the hell out. You know, move to Tennessee. Move to Knoxville, the fastest growing city in the United States. Move there. You know, Elvis is still alive. You know, crying out loud. That's what I tell them. Go to Tennessee.
Gotcha.
Taxes are cheap there.
Well,
no state tax.
Steve, I've had a lot of fun talking to you. I'm going to run. I could pay anywhere between 130 and 170. I could pay all closing costs and have you done quickly. Is there any way possible we could come to an agreement in that price range so you can put the money in the stock market and make way more?
I tell you what I could do. I could tell you this, okay? I could get a realtor and say, look, I want you to list my house.
Okay.
Right? I could do it right now.
Yep.
I could get a realtor. I want you to list my house right now, and I want $230K sold as is. And if you sell it for $400K, the rest is yours. That's what I could tell her. And she'll go, oh, yeah, she'll be moist in her pants for a friggin' week, you know, and she'll probably sell it in a month. That's what will happen. I'm telling you.
All right, brother. Well,
that's what will happen.
Well, best of luck. I'll follow up again in a month, okay?
Okay, and let me tell you, I'm gonna sell it. I'll put it on the market. I am gonna sell it.
All right.
I'm gonna sell it.
I'd love to see us sell it for $230.
I gotta sell it this year. Because they got that idiot freak in office now. You know?
Yeah. Yep.
The freaky Biden. Holy crap! What a nut! You can't get any crazier than that guy. You know? What a freak. You know? He's not in office. Not even a week, and he started a war. What a freak. You know? A nut. He started a war with Syria. What a jackass. There's a jackass. That's the biggest jackass. That's the biggest joke of the friggin' century here. Holy crap.
Yep.
You know? And he doesn't even know he's president. What a nut. Gosh. You know what he did? You know what else he did? He shut down the Keystone Pipeline. You know? And Canada's over there. Oh, we hate Trump. Guess what? And then this guy gets in office and he shuts down the Keystone Pipeline, and they say, well, why did you do that? You know, you were the ones who don't like Trump. And now he took 70,000 jobs away from the American people. 70,000, you know? And the unions are like complaining about it. Well, dumbass unions, you gave your friggin' Sanders $60 million. What do you think he was going to do, right? Now your unions are all screwed, you know. You gave the friggin' socialist who goes to on his honeymoon to Russia. You friggin' idiot, you know. You know he's a communist. You know, he's dumb. He can't be a dum-dum all your life, you know. And the guy's just laughing. The guy never had a job in his life. He's like 90. He's 70. What is he? 70-something years old. You know, the unions. Gosh, what a friggin' joke, you know? And then you got that old bitch Pelosi over there. What another piece of work that is. That piece of shit. Holy crap, you know?
Oh, my
I
God.
can't believe she's still alive. Shit.
Oh,
You know?
man. Well, Steve, this has been a lot of fun. This is the most fun I've had cold calling. So I'm gonna, best of
Okay.
luck listing it. That
Have
way.
fun.
All right.
Have fun.
I'll be in
hey,
touch.
look, let me just tell you.
Yeah.
Let me tell you one thing in life, all right?
Yeah.
Right now, just have fun and believe in the good Lord, okay? Just
Love
have
it.
fun, all right?
I'll do it. I will
All right.
have fun. Have fun. That's
Okay.
awesome.
Bye.
Love it. All right. See ya. Hey guys, that was a lot of fun. That guy was a riot. I really think that I could build a relationship with him, and that is the kind of people I actually want in my life. Like, those are the kinds of people that are positive, they're funny, they're opinionated. I want to go meet. Excuse me, I got a bubble. I want to go meet this guy. Like, we're gonna go meet this guy. So I pushed it over into my leads here.
Please leave your message for
He's obviously
9
very
1.
well off. He's obviously done very well for himself, and he thinks he could sell it for $230, listing it as is with an agent. No way he could. As is condition, listing with an agent, maybe like 190, 180, depending. Anyways, that guy, he was hilarious, man. He obviously did not like the Democratic Party. Man, I don't like talking politics, and I probably never will, because it's not my place to talk politics. I talk real estate. But I will say that guy made some valid points. And they were hilarious. Anyways, I just, I loved his advice at the end. Have fun, be happy, enjoy the process. You're gonna get a hold of some super grumpy people, but you're gonna meet some fun people along the way in this journey of becoming a successful wholesaler. That was a fun conversation, huh?
That was a total riot.
That guy the whole time was hilarious.
He's like, let me tell you one more thing. One more story.
Like I said, he reminds me of the author from Rhinoceros. Yeah, it's Scott Alexander. It's probably his twin brother or something. The guy's a nut. I love that guy. Oh my goodness, that was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that
Your
call.
call has been forwarded. Accepted that offer because he wasn't clear with that.
Right. Well, I said I was going to do some homework, and he said he was going to call. I did my homework, but he didn't call. I didn't know if you guys were even selling it to me or not. I need to talk to him, and I would love to come to an agreement today. It sounds like he's a little more ready to figure out a price that works. Well, good stuff. Yeah, the last time we had the opportunity to talk, you said you were going to talk to the neighbors. Did you get a chance to talk to them?
Yes, I did speak with them, and they were supposed to let me know today.
If I went to the 182.5, are you saying you would agree to put that on paper today and let me get to work?
Okay.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
All right. Well, fantastic. We'll plan on seeing you soon.
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks, guys. See you soon.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye. Yeah, guys. So we got a contract. Woo! Hey guys, so we're going over to sign an agreement. I'm gonna take the mic off when I get there, just because I don't want them to see it and be like, what's the mic, yada yada. I just want to get the contract signed. I'm just gonna run in, sign the papers. So we've got it for 182.5. I might only make $5,000. I may not be able to move it. I don't know. The hard part about this is, like, I'm not 100% confident in myself because I just haven't done it here. Do I know what I'm doing? Sure. Have I pulled comps on it? Yes, like good comps. Do I think it's worth 250 fixed up? Yes. Do I only think it's 15,000 in rehab? Yes, but I don't know any of these things. Like, I don't know for a fact, right? Because it's one thing to know things in theory, and it's another thing to actually be doing them. So I'm hoping to make 10 grand on this deal. I'm gonna send it out at making 10 grand. I'm gonna send it out at 192.5, and I'm gonna sign it for 182.5 and just see if I can find the flipper that will take it. It's I'll show you some pictures of the house. I think there's profits there. It's a very clean, easy deal because it's vacant. I love those. I'll get the key today and I'll put the lockbox on the house and then I can just blast it out and tell people to look at it. I should have offers by the end of the week and assign it by the end of the week. So should be a good one. Quick 10 grand. I gotta love it. What do you think, Adam?
Super exciting.
So this is the house we got here. I'm gonna go throw a lockbox on this bad boy. I know it's upside down. No, upside down like this? Oh, you freaking genius. The IQ. See, I told you, it doesn't take the smartest guy in the room to do wholesaling. It does not. Guys, I can't even figure out a lockbox and I'm doing this stuff here. We're done. Hard part's done. They really once you get the contract, the rest is pretty easy. So off we go. Hey guys, so we are having fun. We're back to the house. We got to do some cold calling, but also I want to follow up with Jerry. So I put those first 3 houses under contract. 2 of them were good deals. The ones that I'm officially decided I'm going to close on them with my own money. Showed you how to get hard money, but I don't want to pay the 5% up front when I have the cash sitting around. So I'm going to close on those. And then I'll probably just rent them out with an option to buy to the tenants. I may list the one. I don't know yet. We'll figure that out. But I've got a ton of equity. I'm not worried about it. The other property, the one that they actually really, really wanted to get rid of, even Jerry's wife, she's a sweetie. She wouldn't even go in the house and look at it because she knew it was really bad. She was not even happy. She's like, I never even wanted it in the first place. If I had seen it, we never would have ended up with this house. So I know she wants to get rid of it, but we're under contract way too high. I think that house fixed up's worth, or anywhere, I'm not really sure, like 100 to like 115. And we've got it under contract for 65. And it's close to a deal, but I really think with the condition it's in, it needs to be much lower. Plus it's out in the middle of nowhere. It's like an hour and a half from any Home Depot. Or an hour from any Home Depot. Maybe not. I think Lakeland's out there, but I don't think I have any buyers out there that I know of. Anyways, it's going to be a little harder to move this one, but I'm going to just do a traditional wholesale. So I got to call Jerry and be like, Jerry, we put this one under contract. You just said it wasn't updated. You didn't tell me it was a dump, right? So I got to have that conversation with him tonight, and I'm going to do that now. So let's dive into that call. Well, that went well. That's kind of how I expected it to go, honestly, because I know they really wanted to get rid of that one, especially. Even she did. But, God, talk about, when I got into this challenge, I told myself, I became super successful in real estate wholesaling, and I can contribute a lot of it to, there was a guy named Stan Nielsen, he was 80 years old back then, and he was a millionaire doing real estate developing. And I was washing windows for him, and I said, hey, I would love to pick up 2 rentals after I just heard his whole life story. And he basically just gave these properties to me at a massive discount. He knew they were at a discount. He just didn't want to deal with them. He liked me. We built a good relationship. And it gave me this understanding and belief that people will if they like you, they're okay giving you a good deal, because it's a convenience factor for them. It's a win for them. They don't want to deal with them. They have other things in their lives that are more important than the money they might be able to squeeze out of it going through all the hassles. And when that happened, I had this conviction that, I can do this again and again and again and again as much as I would like to. And that changed everything, having that belief. And so when I did this challenge, I wanted to give that belief to you guys. I wanted to show you what it took to find those types of people and let you see those types of people and see those relationships you can build, and that it's mutually beneficial and there's love and respect between you and the seller. And you can get along better with some of them. Some of them, they're not so great to hang out with. But others, man, you build lifelong relationships. And so just that happened, the wrong phone number, the wrong person, it truly was a special, special thing. And I will stay in contact with these people. It's very special to me that all this happened, because it's all I wanted out of this challenge. Is I wanted to give that gift to you guys that I felt was given to me a handful of years ago. So anyways, I'm emotional. I'm grateful. That deal, I didn't think we'd make any money. We might make another 15 grand. I don't know, maybe more. So it's worth $110,000 fixed up. the reason I got it so low is because it's far. It's out in the middle of nowhere. It's like an hour and a half away. It's a mobile home. It's built in '84, but it needs a ton of work. It's got tenants in place. I don't know what I can assign it for, but if I got Jerry down on a price, I wanted to be able to uphold my word. And so I came down super low just to be confident I can move it for him, and it's out of his mind and hair. So anyways, that's where I'm at. I am got to send an email. I got to see what the options are. Maybe I can find a partner on the flip, or maybe I just assign it to a flipper. I don't really know. That's why we have a cash buyers list. So I can find a deal, find someone to put together to help me make it turn into money, right? So that's where we're at. Good stuff, guys. That's 5 solid contracts that every single one of those should make us over $10,000, anywhere between $10,000 and $40,000 a deal, or more. Actually, yeah, 40,000 a deal is our biggest. So pretty awesome stuff. Feeling very grateful today. Hey guys, that is a wrap for day 13. What a fun day. We got a purchase contract. We renegotiated on the one that I was a little high on because I put it under contract before I'd seen it. So that's a deal for sure. We got a fun day scheduled for tomorrow. We worked hard. We put over 4 hours cold calling. We spent a couple hours driving and everything else in between. I had both my team meetings for both of my companies today, which was a couple hours of my time as well. So we worked hard. It's 8:30 at night. I still got to cook dinner and eat and shower and do all those things. So it's long days. But yeah, it was fun. It was really fun to have you here with me. What are some of the big takeaways you had, brother?
Oh man, I don't know if I should say them all, but I'll say.
Well, you're gonna have 3 days, so
I know. What if I don't learn anything?
Yeah, what if you don't learn anything tomorrow?
Well, the first was a highlight, and I was probably laughing a little in the background because I was remembering you in the skull mask while you're closing a deal. And
we got to make sure we put that picture
Oh
up.
my gosh, we're like busting a gut in the car, like taking little photos of him.
Well, we got to give a backstory of that. Like, so I forgot my mask, and the seller's like really worried about COVID. So I was like, my cameraman Jonathan's like, here, just take my mask, and I didn't realize I had a skull on
Diesel,
it. Okay?
Is that Diesel Brothers or something?
I don't
What is that?
It's a Punisher.
Yeah, the Punisher, right? So it's got this skull mask. I'm sure you can see this picture here. So I just like grabbed the head sock and like put it down. And I guess they said that I like fitted it perfect to where the skull is over my face. So I'm negotiating with this cute old couple with this skull mask. Right?
So funny.
So you guys probably saw the content. Like, that was not on purpose. I saw the pictures after, and I was like, I can't even believe they signed with me. They were probably like, who the hell is this guy? No wonder why they were struggling to trust me. Like, like some biker dude wanting to buy their house. Anyways, yeah, that was funny.
Okay, so that was a funny thing for me today. But as part of that one, so I'll share this. Like, I was feeling nervous just because I saw their like physical hesitation. Like, they'd already agreed to close, but there's still, it's not done till it's signed.
Yep.
And so I saw you out there, and I'm just like kind of like sweating bullets myself, just like, that guy's not even like giving Zack the time of day. And I knew he was really the one to make the final call. So the wife's chatting with you, and I was super impressed that you just like followed it through. I could hear you through the windshield, you know, just kind of like going through your answers. Still, even at the closing, you're still just making sure that they're comfortable with everything that's happening.
Yeah.
The title company, what's on the document, where they're signing, if they have time to read through it. And you really went through all those details with them. So by the end, they came out of the house, and it's like the guy was like a lot closer. He's looking at your phone, and like he was really attentive.
Yeah.
And like engaged. And I heard him ask you a question about speaking Portuguese, and that was just totally different than before when you first got there.
Yeah. So they had some concerns. They said to me when I got there, like, I was like, here's the papers, let me fill them out so we can get this done. They're like, well, you're wanting to sign them right now?
Yeah, body language is like,
yeah, you wanting to sign an agreement right now? They were really hesitant. Are you saying you want to do that now? And we need our attorney to look at it. And I was like, oh, listen, if you guys read this and there's things you don't understand and you don't feel comfortable, do not sign it until you talk to your attorney. I do not want you signing this if you do not understand all of it. And there's language in there that they might not understand. And I don't want anyone to feel like I took advantage of them in any way. In my agreements, it even says that I make money and I'm buying this as an investment, and I'm an investor. Because I don't, and I tell people I make money doing this. I'm going to give you exactly what we agreed to, but I'm also going to make money. Like, I don't want any of that you could possibly make more going somewhere else. Like I want that transparent. I offer the value of convenience. But anyway, so I said, go inside, read it. I'll fill it out here. Go inside, read it. Take all the time you need. I've got a call right now. And come back out. And if we need to go over any questions or if you need to talk to your attorney, that's fine. I don't ever want to pressure someone. And the thing is when you go at it of like, hey, like I'm gonna add value. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna make you feel comfortable. Like work with those people like it's your brother. Work with those people like it's your aunt or your uncle or someone you actually like truly personally care about and they're a part of your personal life. Because if you treat them with that kind of love and respect, you're going to get that in return. So they went in and read it and came out and they were a little more comfortable. And I started answering questions and explaining. They just really opened up and we started talking about personal things as well. Just like that wonderful, warm relationship I have with Jerry, like you guys may have seen today. I talked to him today. So that's huge.
Yeah.
Like being able to have that trust with your sellers is huge.
And they were inside for like 30 minutes. So again, I'm like getting a little. I'm like, man, do you want to like go knock on the door?
I wasn't worried at all.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I was just like doing my team
Yeah, you were
meeting.
super chill, and because you just done everything you could do and you did it well,
Yeah.
and then they got to make the call like in the end, and they were comfortable doing that. So that was
Cool.
takeaway one. Can I do one more?
Yeah, super.
I think I'll learn some more tomorrow anyway,
Okay.
so I'm not worried. Second big takeaway for me today was you just have to go for it. Like not to talk too much about myself, but every day it's like trying to get to the cold calls, trying to get to the driving, trying to get to those performance things that are really going to bring in the money. And I saw you've had some success already, so you could totally just like kind of like pull back a little bit and ride the wave. But you were like on the phone in the morning for like, I think we were doing that for 2 hours, and then we were like in the car. And when it really hit me, we were in the car and he was kind of like, oh, he had just closed that deal, and you're like, oh, I don't know if we have time to drive, and like you were feeling the same thing that I feel every single day. And at the end of it, we went and drove.
Yeah, like
and
we
I was
ended
like,
up doing the team meeting and
Yeah,
driving.
yeah,
I'm
and
talking to my whole team and my coaching business, right?
Yeah, and so you still just got it done. Like you knew that it had to be done. You knew you needed more leads to put into your pipeline, and so you just went out and did the driving. You got your 200 plus leads, and then on top of that, you came home and did phone calls while I made dinner and ate in front of you. And you were still just like
I'm still dialing.
Yeah, and you were still just dialing. So for me, that was a big takeaway. Is like, and it's one of those things I was saying before. Like I know that, but then to actually see it in practice, I hope that just takes me to that point where then I can just like do it.
Yeah.
It's like WWZD. What would Zack do?
What would Zack do? That's the new slogan. We're gonna get shirts.
Jonathan's like, no.
Our camera guy's like, no, shut up.
We thought of a couple of shirts today.
I don't know,
What
guys.
was
How much would you pay me? Would you pay me $50 a shirt for that logo? If you guys would pay that much, put in the comments that you would buy a $50 shirt that said that, and I'll buy those shirts for you.
And the other shirt says, give the bank $200,000, I'll give you a quarter. Give Zack $1,000, I'll give you $40,000.
Anyways, that was fun. We had a fun day. It was really awesome having you here, man. I appreciate you coming up from, he flew from Utah. He's in my backyard. We've talked before. He's come out of the office, but it's really fun to have you as a student, and that you wanted to even spend more money to come be a part of this. I hope you get all the value and then some from doing it. I actually want to ask you real quick before we end this. Why did you join my program?
Great question. Honestly, I just needed something and somebody to take me to the next level. So I knew I needed a coach, but I wasn't sure if a coach could help me get to where I wanted to go because I didn't know where I wanted to go. So if you just hire like a performance coach, that's fantastic, but he's only going to help you, he or she is only going to help you get to like where you want to go.
Right.
Whereas when I saw what you were doing, you're like, here's where I'm going to help you get to. And that was appealing to me because I'm like, okay, I can get the coaching, but I can get the coaching in like a certain direction.
Yes.
So it helped give me some direction.
Right.
Um,
So what he's meaning by that is I help people get their first real estate wholesale deal.
Yeah.
Right. From no experience to, he had flipping experience, but not knowing how to wholesale. I give you all the steps to be able to do your first wholesale deal. And most of my students within the first 3 months, they do their first deal. If you implement the action steps, of course. And then you get access to me as a coach. But beyond that, you also get those action steps to do it over and over and over. like you're seeing in this, it's 5 contracts in 13 days. You use the same process over and over. You put people in place to replace you, so you can just do it on scale as well.
Yeah. So systems, that would be another reason. Just like
huge.
Going with someone who has the systems in place and has proved it. And honestly, you're like local. Like I've seen you on Facebook, but like I just knew you were like in my area. I'm like, well, he's doing it right here, and now you're doing it here, and you obviously can do this anywhere.
You actually said something today about that. You're like, people are going to think it only can be done in Florida.
Yeah.
Or only can be done in Utah.
Right.
But the whole point of flying from Utah to Florida is I wanted people to be like, oh, it doesn't just work in Utah. And I don't want you to think, oh, it only works in Utah and Florida. It works everywhere. If there's people flipping houses, people that are buying and holding rentals in your market, you can do this. If there's houses where you live, you can do this, right? It's that simple.
Yeah, exactly. And it's good to see that because you kind of get it stuck in your head like, well, if only I were in Florida. Oh, if only I was in Memphis. It doesn't matter. Like, it really doesn't. It's all about just doing the 2 hours of calls and the 2 hours of driving and the 2 hours of calls again and the follow-ups and that's what actually gets it done.
Yep, rolling up those
That was
sleeves.
great to see today.
Cool. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you give me a like, right? This is all free. This is all for you. All I ask is you give me a big fat like. Also, remember, I'm going to give away access to 2 people for full access to my mastery program, access to me for absolutely free. So I'm going to give one to someone through TikTok and one to someone through YouTube. So all of my YouTube videos on this 40-day challenge, my favorite comment in each day will be entered to win for the YouTube channel. My favorite comment off each video on my TikTok channel on this 40-day challenge will be entered to win my mastery program. So make sure you check out my TikTok and here on YouTube and leave me a comment if you want to enter to win. And give us what your biggest takeaways are. Like, try and leave me multiple so you can try and get my favorite one. All right. Well, thanks for joining. We'll see you tomorrow.